YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy DatWay520, aka Mario. Hey, it's 1:42 in the morning. I just got home probably like 30 minutes ago. But hey, we gotta put out these videos. I know I said tonight. It'll be out tonight, trust me. I'm not going to bed until I get this video uploaded for you guys. But hey, I want to get to this. The reason why I haven't been uploading videos is because, like I said in that post, my computer took a dump. It's in the kitchen right now. It's on the table. Because tomorrow after I get home, I'm just going to start taking it apart and I'm just going to sell the parts on it. So right now I'm using my girl's laptop. I installed OBS on it. Got everything set up. Did a little test. Everything looks good. Everything looks the same. So yeah, man. So right now I'm just going to save up the money and get a brand new one. No, I'm going to get some better shit. Shit that don't break. But hey, you guys wanted Van Halen. Actually, you guys, I didn't even say what I just said the new video's dropping tonight. I know I ain't uploaded. Well, this is what we got. Eddie Van Halen's home studio, 1998. You had to be there. Now, I ain't never seen this. I knew he had a recording studio at his house, but excuse me. But I know that Wolfgang recorded that song there where he played every instrument on it. So hey, we gonna see what Eddie talking about, man. Let's go. Long live the king.
I think I'll lock you in.
Clockwork Orange.
No, I better not. My stuff's up there. 1983, we were recording Diver Down.
Man, look at that
half
guitar.
that record is cover tunes. And
there's a lot of criticism about that. Why weren't you guys writing more music? Why aren't you being more creative?
That's why I built studio, because I would rather bomb with my own music than be the world's biggest cover band, so to speak. So I built this place, but it was illegal.
Because it's against the zoning laws or something?
Yeah. So what I did is I built a racquetball court. And here's the city inspector. He's going, 2-foot thick cinder block, rebar enforced, concrete filled. Man, you must really worry about your neighbors. They're going, yeah, I play late at night and hit the ball real hard, and it's like, yeah.
Now, which side of the glass do you like being on? Do you
What
like
the
being?
What kind of guitar is that?
Play your stuff here. You'll literally play the stuff here.
I'm actually never on this side because I hate wearing headphones. Because to me, it isolates me from. I play in there.
You play in there?
Yeah. And see, my speaker cable goes through here to cabinets, and I keep the head in there, and I plug straight into the head, and I get the vibe, arm hairs move. I like to feel it, Okay. It's the same board I have in my bathroom studio, which I wrote the whole record in.
On the
pot, it's like in the morning I relieve myself of toxins and new comes. Really, seriously, where do ideas come from? They're just given. For unlawful carnal knowledge, I knocked a hole in the wall there and added this room. And
man, he's just adding on to this room. He's just adding on to this.
Just closed up.
Right.
And there was a doorway, and it was just storage. So for this record, I knocked this out. And you should have seen these engineers. They're going, we don't know how to do it. I go, can't you just put a damn metal pole to support that? And they go, hey, great idea. So
you're an architect.
Anyway, this
you guys schooled the engineer.
Tape storage room. And, well, see all those tapes, especially the numbered ones. Those are all music that I've written since I built the studio, and what Don Landy, who we did 8 records with.
Right.
We had a Radio Shack computer, and we ended up numbering everything, punch it up on the computer, and tell me what was on it. Well, the computer took a dump on us.
I feel it.
To used laboratories to see if research laboratories see if they get anything off the hard drive, and nothing.
So all this stuff is waiting to be archived by somebody.
Yeah, and the only person that can do that is me, because nobody knows what I like.
But it's some dream job for somebody to sit in a room and spend the next year and a half listening to your music.
I mean, there's so much stuff there.
That's a lot.
And I just grabbed the ladder and went up there and put it on, and it was Right Now, and it was labeled 1983.
Which is when you wrote it, the music.
Yeah, actually before Jump.
Wow.
I'm playing slide guitar on a nylon, But
you can't do that.
Interesting. Yeah, you can. You do anything. It's music theory, not fact. Kind of like lawyers and doctors still practicing. They ain't got it down yet, But
he's not lying. It is not music fact. Who said you have to do this? No. Hey, don't play it. No, don't do that. Don't you dare do that. Do it like this. Like, you don't have to do that. It's called music theory because it's like, what happens if I do this? Or what happens if I do that? Oh, wait. But let me do it like Eddie. What happens if I start tapping on the fretboard? Like, the instrument is meant for you to mess around with, come up with new things on it that's never been thought up before. Then yeah, man, he's absolutely right. Like, no, like he said it too. He's like, it's like doctors. They're still practicing. They don't got it down yet, but they're still practicing. It's the same thing. It's true.
It's music theory, not music fact, and there are no rules. I never learned how to read music.
Me
that's
either.
why I'm so twisted and unorthodox.
That's the same thing too. I never learned how to read. I still to this day I do not know how to read, and I'll watch like videos on YouTube to try and learn, and then like the guy will be like, "All right, what's this symbol?" And I'm like, "Man, I don't know. That's a music note. I don't know what it is, but I know how to read tabs." It took me a while to learn how to read tabs, but usually like at first, like when I play now, especially like I'll hear a song, and then like I'll try to play it like without listening to it. And then sometimes I'll get the melody, but then like I'll like look up the tab for it, and it's completely the opposite way. But I'm like, hey, at least you got to give it a shot.
Orthodox, but if I would have taken guitar lessons, I wouldn't have done I wouldn't do all the silly stuff that I do. Whether people like it or not is, that's their choice.
So your son's in kindergarten?
No, he's in first grade now.
Okay.
But so he's got a music class once a week, and Wolfie asked me, he goes, when you're doing the high stuff on the guitar, which my mom used to say, why do you have to make that high crying noise? I go, well, you bought your house, didn't it? But Wolfie goes, I really like it when you do that. And I go, well, that's called improvising. Either you stray off the melody. Somebody else can get that.
There you go.
Oh, this is George there.
Hello, George.
Studio manager and building my pedal board and electronic wizard here. So anyway, it was what do they call Pumpkin Day, Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they're singing songs, and he's improvising. Straying off the melody a little bit. Well, the teacher gave him a timeout, and Wolfie got pissed off. So he picked up a pumpkin, threw it at the teacher.
Oh.
I go, well, next time at least aim better and hit the guy. No. So I got a call from the principal. I had to go down there, and I just said, there are no rules. I don't want my son learning that way. His life is, he's surrounded by music all the time, and I don't want him taught by a book. I've always been into building guitars, tearing them apart, and I've wasted a lot of guitars. I've stumbled onto a lot of great ideas.
Look at all those.
And like this one I built. This is the original guitar that if people really saw this thing up close. What happened was the body is boogie bodies. The one when Wayne Charvel owned the place. This isn't the original neck, because when I used to run, jump, and kick the amps, one time my foot got stuck in the grill cloth and neck broke off.
That's not good.
But it's basically the same. But I took it apart because I wanted a vibrato, and this is pre Floyd Rose. On the first record, it's black and white, and I didn't know how to wire the stuff back up. See, this is a switch.
And that too, the Frankenstein was black and white before, so it was the first guitar that everybody's seen, and I never knew that. I didn't know that until I started reacting to Van Halen. I was like, what the hell? I was like, I thought this was a whole brand new one that he just built. I never, and I swear on everything, I never knew that the Frankenstein was originally the black and white one. That blew my mind the first time I heard that. But then I started seeing pictures of it, and you start seeing like the little holes where the pick guard was, and I'm like, and everything starts to add up, like where the volume knob is, it's black, and I'm like, okay, I'm like, all right, this makes sense, but I never knew that though.
It's supposed to be there. Anyway, I didn't know how to wire it back up, so I said to myself, I wonder what happens if you just take the pickup straight to, see how it says tone? Mm-hmm. Well, it's a volume knob, but when you turn it up, you get a nice tone. So, and it worked. So I'm going, what the hell do I need anymore, And people go, well, what's that? What's that? And I'm going, secret. It's not even hooked up. It does nothing. And I just used Schwinn.
Looks great though.
I just used Schwinn bicycle paint and stopped at a truck stop one night, and I'm going, hey, I got some reflectors for the end of the show, And it's just, I don't know, I just, whatever, I collect stuff, and it's an old cello that I kind of broke.
Great.
That I kind of...
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Eddie.
This is great.
Oh, man. We're going to let this ad skip. Man. Long live the king. Long live Eddie fucking Van Halen. But hey. Did you guys see all those guitars? Like, just imagine what's in there. The 5150, the 1984, all the Music Mans. The Shark. Just countless guitars in there. Like, man, I would kill for just one, because Eddie touched it. But man, hey, Eddie Van Halen, like I said, man, and I say it every time we react to Eddie Van Halen, and you guys know this. R.I.P. the King, R.I.P. the guy, R.I.P. the Lord, and then just this weekend, I was watching again Live Without a Net. I found it on YouTube. Somebody like redid it. It's in 4K, 60 frames, like all that, like HD as hell, like clear. And then like my girl asked me, she's like, why do you like this guy so much? She's like, I go in your room, you got the Eddie Van Halen, like you got this guy's Funko Pop, you made the drill, like you get the pics, you have the miniature guitar, like you have the poster, like why do you like this guy? I'm like for you to understand this, you have to be a guitar player. She was like, well, help me understand. I was like, if it wasn't for this guy, people wouldn't play guitar the same, people wouldn't make guitars the same, they wouldn't make the amps the same. I was like, they wouldn't do a lot the same if it wasn't for this guy. And then I was like, that piece of equipment right there, like, and I showed her like that vibrato bar. I was like, Fender was the first one to have it, but Floyd went and took it another level. Like took it insanely to another level. I was like, and it's all thanks to him, because I mean it's the stuff that he did to help the next generation of guitar players. And she's like, oh, okay. She's like, I understand. And then she made a good comparison. So she's like, it's like Michael Jordan playing basketball back then, and then everybody copying his moves and all that. I'm like, yes, it's exactly like that. Michael Jordan laid the foundation so he can teach people how, all right, this is how it's done. This is how you win championships. Don't be a bitch and play through this. And I mean, Eddie's the same way, like laid the foundation. But hey, I'm just gonna stop, man, before I keep going, because I can keep going about this shit all day. I can keep going all day. Like the what the hell is that? Energizer Bunny. We can just keep going all day. But hey, that's the reaction, man. To Eddie Van Halen's home studio, 1998. You had to be there. Man, I wish there was a longer version of this instead of 7 minutes. But I always want to check out something that I haven't checked out before. Like, what's this? Van Halen 3 Special. 43 minutes, man. I ain't seen that one. Rockumentary. Never seen that. Haven't seen this. Van Halen's transition from Sunset Sound to 5150 and why 1984 is such a good album. Haven't seen that. The Brown Quest. Never seen that. I haven't seen none of these. This is the only one I've seen right here. This one right here. But Eddie Eruption Solo destroys the 1980. Hey, we're gonna check out this one next. I might upload this one tomorrow, but yeah, we're gonna check out this one. But hey, that's the reaction, man. If you're new, hit that sub button, leave a like, comment what we should do next. I'm Mario, aka Dadway512, and I am gone. Peace.